Hey, what's good with y'all, man? It's your boy Erod Fanatic, also known as Game Fanatic, and I'm back with yet another video, man. And I just had to spark this up because before you see this video, I'm just gonna warn you. I don't understand what happened. I may have messed with the settings by mistake and accidentally hit something when I was trying to watch a video. But when I put on the 360 camera for this video, and I thought I was gonna do a fun video for y'all, but it just turned out to look crazy. When I put that 360 camera on that sucker, man, look, I don't know what happened, but it blew out the exposure. It is extremely blown out. I don't know what caused it, but wherever the sun touches, it is blinding on this video. So, hey, man, try to deal with it as best as possible. I'm sorry it looks like that. It's going to look like that for one other video I think I did with the 360 camera. It's just recently I finally watched a video on how to fix it, and I think I fixed it on the last record. It didn't look nearly as bad as this one. So sorry for the colors being extremely bright and crazy. I think at this point I changed it to vivid from log mode on the Insta360 camera, but I think I changed the EV to 1.0, and I watched a video where they said put it as negative 0.5 to fix that. So now I fixed it, and it should be straight now. But anyway, let's get to the video. We're wasting time. Again, I apologize for the quality of it, but unfortunately you have to deal with it because this was a fun video for me. So I decided to show a location of one of the stories I told where I was talking about the fight at the end of school. You know, this part here. I still never forget this fight with these two girls fighting. She was way bigger than her, that's all I know. And she's sitting there trying to fight this girl. Shout out to her for the heart. I ain't even mad at it, but it didn't end well. She was throwing that girl around like a rag doll. It was crazy. So yeah, finally decided to show you exactly what that was, and then we went for a ride, and then some unexpected stuff happened. But anyway, watch the video. Watch the video. Check. Back with Big Bro.
Lock my helmet again.
Oh, he forgot to lock his helmet. We gotta wait for that, but we back out here. Going for a little short ride while it's nice and warm outside. It's like 60 degrees out here today. He's following me today though, because I want to go venture out to my old high school, the one that I was telling you guys about. Okay, I guess I'm following him, but he knows where we're going. He just took off past me. But we're gonna go to that high school where I told you that fight happened, because I never recorded around there. We went around there, but I didn't have my camera with me at the time, so I couldn't record. So we're gonna hit that up. I think it's gonna be fun. And we are back with the 360 camera. I just like to mix up the aspects and the view sometimes, bro. Spice it up a little bit. That's glass. I didn't think he was going to make it home quick enough. Oh, and today, I forgot to mention, today is my birthday. You're going to see this well after my birthday, but it is March 5th. So, it's actually my birthday, man. Happy birthday to me. Getting closer and closer to 40, unfortunately. But yeah, it is my birthday today. He must have felt some way that we ran that red light. People feel that way. They get salty, they speed off. Yesterday, man, I was trying to... Oh, he wants me to go by? Oh, he wants them to go by.
I don't know the path you're going to take, so you go.
Oh, the way we always go.
I don't know.
He's like, hold up. Y'all just going. I looked and saw I could make it. Is he behind me? Because I don't know if he's behind me, bro. I don't think he's behind me. He stopped. I'm gonna have to wait. Just wait here for him. Oh, there you are. Yeah, people get mad. They do things like that. Motorcycle. Probably would have knocked the window in. Or the mirror in, I should say. But this is why I tell him I like the speed. I can't see behind me. Even with the little side mirror, like, it always moves when I'm on a scooter, and I'm not brave enough to fix it while I'm riding the scooter. So I can't see behind me, so I don't know what's creeping up behind me. I can look over my shoulder, but I only can see so far. So I'm not fond of going slowly in the street. But, you know, he's right about the regulation thing. People don't ever stop here. Huh? What? Who? Oh yeah, they never really stopped there, so. Oh yeah, but they don't. They never stop at that stop sign. That's why I was like, people never stop there.
If you make a right turn, the sign shows you that. But if you're going straight, you have to stop.
Oh, they don't do it there either. But so you don't want to go too fast because, like, you know, you're not supposed to go over 30 miles per hour. That way they can't regulate the scooters. Because if the cops see that and they start taking notice of it, then they'll, you know, pass it off like, yo, people speeding on them little scooters, bro. They got to regulate those. And then you got to go get registered to ride these bad boys, which we don't want. But people drive like maniacs, and because of that, what was burning? It's my car. People drive like maniacs. They're not patient when a slower vehicle's in front of them, and I understand that because I'm definitely not patient, especially if I'm like trying to go to work and people drive slow in front of me. I'd be raging all day in my car. So they will plow you off the road, bro. Like, literally, I was in front and I was about to get back in lane. The car zipped by me and honked the horn, about to try to take me out. Is this like a bad road, or is it like, it almost feels like my tires like flopping like it's flat. I feel like they should have some bike lanes here. Look, see, car right next to me. Alright, anyway, wanted to go pull up at my old high school. Now, I didn't graduate from this high school. Like I said, I went here, like I never stayed in one school, so I ended up going here for about 2 semesters. After the first semester in 9th grade, I transferred here, and I stayed until the 10th. I stayed until the 10th grade, and then transferred out to the school that I graduated to in 11th grade. But this high school is called Mervo, or Mergenthaler Vocational Technical High School, whatever you want to call it. So as you see from the sign right there. And I want you to know, this football field, they were building this field since I went there back in 2002. They ain't complete this bad boy until like, I want to say 09. I might be wrong, but I know it took a long time. Like, we were waiting for it to finish so we could play ball on this sucker, man, and they never finished it while we were at the school. Hold up. Where's my pro? Time out. I'm sitting here talking. Anything happen? Yo. Oh, there you are, yo. I was like, yo, where you going? You about to go do what? Where you about to go at?
I'm only going to get one.
Oh.
I said you were probably in year 2 or something.
Yeah, I was. All right, but yeah, this is the school, man. Yeah, it looks so different now for some odd reason. It's the same thing though, but I remember we used to catch the buses right here. The buses, all the MTA buses would line up right here. I would come down the hill here. Oh. I would come down the hill here. Yeah, man, I've been around the school forever. Good old Mervo. I remember coming out this door to go to the buses. This was a lunchroom. I don't know if it's still a lunchroom, but this was a lunchroom. I remember we were in there, and so I remember like I was sitting there eating, and all of a sudden, I saw like splashes of water come through. And what happened was some girls pulled up on some other girls with some super soakers, with bleaching them bad boys, and just started spraying everybody. Just reminiscing, sir. Oh, you there? I used to come right here. This is where I used to walk. I don't remember all this being here though. It may not have been all those gates and stuff there, but I used to come here, and that's where I would stand and wait for school to open. So one little pretty girl used to sit there. Sorry about that. Don't know why it decided it wanted to cut off. Okay, so used to wait right here, and it's a pretty girl used to follow me. Like, first found her in the lunch. I looked over, I was like, "Dad, that girl pretty, but why is she staring at me so hard?" Like, she was staring hard and did not try to make it a secret. And eventually, she saw where I was waiting. They'll come to school. Like, I would always see her staring at me at lunch. But eventually, she waited for me to, she saw me coming to class, and she saw where I would wait. And then all of a sudden, she would wait there. So when I started going there, because I mixed it up, I used to wait in the cafeteria, and I would see her there. Then I started going there, and I guess she was walking through that way to get to the cafeteria, and she saw me there, and then she started waiting there, and like, she would literally just stand there and stare at me. Beautiful girl. I used to compare her to like, Alicia Keys, but I was so much of a scaredy cat to speak to her. She was also a year older than me, but I definitely should have hollered at shorty. I did see her a few years later after we graduated, when I was like 20 or so, 21, but she had already had kids and everything by that point. All right, so now, this is where we used to go catch the bus. And I want to show you where that fight happened, all right? So, the fight happened literally, oh, the patch is going. All right, so, oh, shoot, there it is. So, I was standing right here. Yeah, I was standing right here. The fight was happening like right in this area. And like,
So on the church ground, they did all that.
on the church ground, because this is when we waited for the bus.
Yeah.
So
Like, shorty was getting thrown around right in that patch of grass right there. I'm sitting here standing here, like, watching it, like, ooh. And then all of a sudden, like I said, a red, probably 1989 Corolla or Camry just pulled up. And they rolled down the window and just started shooting.
So they did a boys in the hood.
Pretty much. Pulled up and started shooting paintball guns. I'm just sitting there staring at them. Like, I'm like, there's no reason to move. I'm already right next to them.
Yeah.
And they just missed every shot and then only hit like my homegirl at some.
Yeah.
So, yeah, well, that joint was funny. Damien was sitting there dying laughing the whole day.
I remember you first told me that story. I was dying. But I thought you were saying they were shooting from the bus.
No, they were shooting. Lily pulled up right there. And they just started shooting. And I'm literally standing right in a little patch right here. And they're just like shooting at me. Or I'm thinking of shooting because like he was looking at me, but he was just missing. And then I turned around and I saw my homegirl got hit in her titty. And then like Damien sitting there like sneaking touchy, like, yo, do it hurt? Look, he hit you right here. He like sneaking touches on him. I'm like, this dude here. All right, well let's continue on. I just wanted to show you guys the spot where it happened and everything, what I was talking about. But now we're gonna continue on this ride. That's great memories. That had to be back in like, I think that was back in 02. Cause like I said, I was here until I was a sophomore. I don't know, you can lead on from here. Yep. Yep, he's going to the trail, guys. Oh, you want John Hicks hit some alleys? Want to bomb some alleys? Shout out to John Hicks, man. It's one of our favorite, I guess you can call him an e-YouTuber now. He's been doing the sermon thing. I was watching him since he was doing BMX still like a few years ago. And when he would just ride around his city in the BMX. But now he majority does the sermon videos now. But shout outs to John Hicks, great channel. If you haven't watched him, check him out. Pretty fun guy to watch. He loves bombing alleys. He's like, yeah, man, that's a cool alley. You know, I like these alleys. I'm gonna bomb this alley. Yeah. He likes to hop off of things and all that. And he normally rides around like the hoods of Cali. I want to know what yo was in the car saying, Brandon. I didn't know what they was talking about. I was trying to figure it out. I was like, what? Oh, nah, that's water. That's dirty. So I'm thinking I need a new battery to hit that dual motor because that sucker just takes a little second to kick it into gear. Alright, so I don't know where he heading. I think we're going to the trail though. Alright, we at Montebello. We used to have to run this whole for football practice. Had to run around the whole thing. When I went to Merville. Now, of course, I jogged most of it, I ain't gonna lie. Running was never my thing. I could run fast. I couldn't run long, though. Another E vehicle rider there. They start young. They start young. Next thing you know, she'll be on a one wheel or EUC. Which those joints are dangerous. I thought about getting one of them because they look so cool. But I done seen too many people fall and destroy themselves on them. And I fell on this, don't get me wrong. But that was because I hit like a big bump and all that. And I didn't see it coming. But them EUCs though, them suckers, yo, you fall on them if you go too fast. Like it just shuts off. If you hit a bump, like the ones we normally hit, like you going down. And Baltimore streets aren't safe. We saw that one down at EUC. Shout outs to him. Got a moped. Oh no, that's wasn't 12 o'clock. Well, that's a bike. Dirt bike. I'm wanting to get a Sur-Ron, but because of stuff like that, they're gonna look at me like, oh yeah, that's definitely a dirt bike. Pull that man over. And I ain't gotta stop. I can just keep running. Because they, no chase policy. But I'm not a lawbreaker like that, man. So, I ain't never been arrested or anything like that. And I kind of want to keep that going, I like working and getting jobs and stuff. I like my freedom, And I ain't saying I'm not trying to say this on YouTube, a punk or nothing. I was always known to be aggressive and ready to fight. But I was smart about it though. Pick my fights. If I knew somebody that might pull out a gun on me, I ain't fight that person. I knew better. If it's in a crowded public place, I ain't do no fighting. I ain't trying to get in trouble. As I got older, I definitely want to try and fight. Get arrested. But I will if I have to. All these rocks. Yeah. But yeah, man, I hope you guys enjoyed the little the walk down memory lane, bro, because that fight was hilarious, bro. And I've seen a lot of fights in schools, but that one, and girl fights outside. I remember one back in the day, and this one, we ride past this one all the time. When we go to the store, we come back home. When we're about to head back home, generally, when we come from the Towson-ish area, and we go past all those that one neighborhood, and I'm like, all right, we're about to go do the little speed thing coming down. I'm guessing now that neighborhood, when I went there in middle school, there was this big girl who had a crush on me, and I found out from who told me that she had a crush on me. Oh, so my sister's homegirl was her older sister, and I don't know how she saw me because I don't remember ever seeing. Oh, because she saw me on the bus stop. But she told me, she was like, my sister got a crush on you. She was talking about how cute you are and all that stuff. She got a crush on you. So I go to the bus one day. We had to change bus stops because they stopped picking us up at the one we normally went to. And it was where she lived. So she was at that bus stop too. So one of the girls was in her face and cussing her out and everything. I think I was around in the 7th grade at this point. Now, mind you, this girl was awesome. She was a year older than me. And she was a big girl. She wasn't fat, well, fat. She was heavy set, but she was just tall. Like, I'm a short guy, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw it out there. But Shorty was like, if I had to say how tall she is now, she had to be about 5'9" or so, probably 5'9", and she was a little heavy. She wasn't like big round belly gut or anything like that, but she was definitely chubby. So she had to be about maybe $170, $180. Mind you, we were in the 7th and 8th grade, so I don't think she was any heavier than that. The girl that was on her face, probably 5 foot even. About 5 foot even. Probably about I'm gonna say about 90 pounds, probably, or 80. Was those 12 o'clock? Part of the 12 o'clock boys? That's how you know when it's hot outside, man. You see all the dirt bike people out. But Shorty got in her face, started talking crazy, and then I could tell Shorty didn't really want to fight her. But then she saw I was standing there, and I saw her like look over at me. She like gave me a peek, and then like she had the look on her face like, oh no, she's not gonna embarrass me in front of him. So she looked back at Shorty, and then she started talking like, you ain't gonna do nothing, I'll knock you out. And I'm sitting there smiling. And then like Shorty still talks, she like, you ain't gonna do that. You're not gonna do nothing to me. And then like Shorty looked back at me again. Like, oh, hold on, is she watching? Hold on, okay. And then she started going back at her. So I guess she said something that little Shorty didn't like. Little Shorty decided to swing. She hit her. Shorty swung back and just started like five-piecing it. Like grabbed her by the hand, just started hitting her. Wham, 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 wham. Threw her to the ground. Got on top of her. Wham, wham, wham. And then stood back up. And then the little Shorty got up, dusted herself off, and just started talking crazy and walked off. Not walked off, she had to go to school, but she walked away. Shorty beat the brakes off of, little girls, I give it to them. They not scared. They be trying to fight these big old girls, but if you're not gonna fight like a dude, you need to leave them big girls alone, bro. Like, it ain't worth. That's like me. I'm a short dude. I ain't light. I'm a little chubbier than I need to be, so I'm definitely up there in pounds. But if it's somebody that's like 6'5", 6'6", I ain't gonna try to have no tussling contest with him. Well, I might actually. Lower center of gravity, I'll take him out. But nah, I'm gonna fight him smart. Cause girls, they grab hair and all that. He ain't gonna be able to grab no hair. So he gonna have to grab me, and being low center of gravity, it's gonna help me out. Cause if I take his legs, I'm throwing him. I'm short, but I'm strong. Like really strong. So, and I'll put myself up just to give you an idea how strong I am. All right. In high school, my max bench press was 275 in 11th grade in football. Max squat was 425, and that's only because the coach wanted to rush back out to practice, because I definitely could have done more. I remember I was like, yo, this was light. He's like, yeah, it doesn't matter. We're going to go to practice. Yeah, just 425. That's it. I'm like, okay. But I'm sure I could have done about 450 or maybe 475, or probably could have got to 5. My deadlift was 600, so I'm pretty strong. And I've only gotten stronger since I gotten older, because I remember getting in college, and before I only could bench press 250 twice, and that was when my max was 275. And I repped 250 13 times in college. So yeah, I'm not a weakling of any sense. But I haven't been in the gym in a while now, though, and I am getting older. But once I get in the gym, I'm always like stupid strong again. So just my genetics. So yeah, I'm not a weakling. So if somebody's 6'6", 6'7", the worst thing they want to do is try to tussle. If I get in the inside of them, oh no, that was glass. I got a flat. I heard that pop. But worst thing they can do is get in a tussle with me. They got to be stupid strong so they can pick me up. I weigh right now about 2 something, so. Man, that's a lot of glass out here.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah, you would have to be pretty strong even if you're big. So. Ooh. Oh, caught a tree. Dog tried to get me. Dog tried to take my leg out. That's gonna be some good footage though, me smacking that tree just now. Hey yo! Dog tried to get my leg! The dog tried to get my leg! Huh? Yeah, I don't know. I don't trust no sniffing. Go on the grass. Why he do all that zooming around just now?
Oh, you went low. That's where the boy should go. That's why I went high.
I smacked the tree just then because I was trying to avoid him. Me, I hit a bunch of tree branches, hit me right in the face. As a kid, I'd have gone out there. As a kid, I'd have walked that. Oh, there's people out there too, look. People out there.
Oh, yeah.
Are they fishing?
Yeah, I told you.
told me when Mike fell. I was like, yo, I bet you it's Mike fell.
Metal detectors require a permit. So they want you to have a metal detector just so you got to pay them money to look for money. That's crazy.
That is wild. Hey, this city know how to keep money though. I ain't mad at it. Baltimore knows how to keep their money. And where I put my glove at, yo?
Where did you put it?
Yeah.
On your scooter?
Thank you.
So it just says no dirt bikes allowed.
It says that?
Speed limit on Park Road is 15 miles an hour. So we're already about it that because we go 20, 25.
I don't go no 20. I'm going like 15.
Oh, okay. That's how close you're 15.
Man, look. Hey, I'm going 20-something kilometers. That's only like 10. What's this? Why are you going here for? Where?
Right there, I'm glad it's dead.
Oh yeah, it is. Let me get away from that. What? Ah! Almost died. Man, he wanna go. We don't got no off-road tires. This ain't gonna end well. This is not gonna end well. I got on-road tires. And he be like, yo, stop talking about me, yo. You see why? See what I'm talking about? And it's muddy out here. I can't get back on the street. Oh, whoa, I'm slipping. Oh, my feet are wet. This guy's a madman. Hey, sorry for my mic falling. It happens. The clip doesn't grab as well as it should. I wonder if I should make a makeshift clip that just works better. I ain't hit you. This is cool. I like my boy Chop right there. But this is cool. This is like places me and my homies used to like go in the woods behind our house and walk down, and we'll find places like this. Oh my gosh, I forgot one time, right? All right, so this happened. I think I was like 12. So we were in a baseball tournament, right? And I was staying the night over I was staying overnight over my coach's house and with his son, because he would always scoop me for the game. So he was like, well, instead of me scooping you for every single game, how about you just stay the night? We just go there from there until the tournament's over. So he was like, I was like, yeah, that's cool. And I could stay with his son Zachary because we were pretty cool. So stayed there. This is like my first time staying with white people. It was different, but it was cool. Whoa. I don't know if you saw whatever that was just ran past, but that joint was fast. I don't know if you saw what just ran by in the woods, but it was fast. Yeah, it was something black. I don't know what it was, but it was fast. It was big. Yeah, no, it was bigger than a squirrel. But what was I about to say? So I stayed over his house, and we went to a game, and we played that game. I remember we won that one, and we were like, he was like, let's go get some food or something. So we went out to go get some pizza. After that, we had to chill for the next game to happen. So we were like waiting for like, I think it was like another hour or two before we had to play our second game. So we parked over at the field and we were just chilling. The field had like a creek area kind of like here. So we decided to venture out. It was me, Zachary, and I think 2 other teammates. I think it was my man Roman. I think he was with us. And somebody else. We decided to go hopping on some rocks or whatever in a little creek area, venturing through, and it was like this big wall of rocks that they decided to want to scale. Now they got up that sucker, and I couldn't be the last one. I was literally the last person that didn't go up yet, and I was like, man, I don't know if I'm gonna make it. And it's like, yeah, you can, Ziggy. Just come up like we did. Ziggy. All right, go back. Camera cut off. I feel like it only records in a certain time period and then it cuts off. Now I got to make sure it's not a setting. But Ziggy was the nickname they gave me. My coach gave it to me. Low key, kind of racist, but I don't think he really meant it that way. But I had cornrows. I was like the only black kid on the team. And I had cornrows. So he was like, yo, he kind of looks like Bob Marley's son. What's his son name? Ziggy. Yeah, I'm going to call you Ziggy, man. So they called me Ziggy. I ain't have dreads. I had braids. Straight cornrows. But they look like dreadlocks to white people. So he was like, I'm just going to call you Ziggy. So that's how I earned that name. So they're like, yeah, Ziggy, you can make it. I'm like, I don't know, G. Like, hell no. I see a lot of algae and the rocks is wet. They're like, come on, man, you can do this. So I try. I had my, what did I have? I'm gonna wonder how this happened after I tell the story. So I start trying to climb the rock, and I got halfway there. And then I slowly started sliding backwards. Oh, they took all the graffiti out. I'm sorry. There was a bunch of graffiti under here and they covered it all up. They'll put more graffiti back under here. He talking about this area. I ain't really got much to talk about this place, but I got halfway up and I just started slowly sliding back down. I just remember seeing like me just slowly sliding back down. All right, we're gonna continue with the story. My brother he wanted to show off a thing that he thought was cool down there. All right, so I started and I got halfway up and I just started sliding all the way back down. We used to play baseball here actually. This was the field that I played baseball when I played for Mervo. Literally right here. Started sliding back down and I just remember falling in about it had to be about 4 foot of water. And I hopped back out the water and I just see my socks like flowing down the stream. So I had to run and grab my socks. And then I was just soaked and all my teammates were just laughing at me. So I had to sit there and have my jersey, I had to keep my pants on, but I had my jersey, my socks, and my undershirt chilling on the van's window to dry off. Oh yeah, it's still there. So I could dry off. So that was a funny memory. Trying to go across the creek and fill in. Sorry, it took me a while to explain it. Man, this looks beautiful actually. I wish I had my camera right here. I could tell my joint to take a picture because this short does have a good camera tool. Ooh, that's blind, and I should have stared at that. Okay, I'm blind. Oh, he's roller skating around here. I forgot me and my homies did that back when we were kids. My homie's dad would bring us here sometimes. Like, he brought us here with our rollerblades, and we rollerbladed around this hole multiple times. Bicycles. No, not bicycles. We didn't do bicycles. But we did rollerblades. And then he brought us over here one time. Cause we used to buy like kites. There was like this store up the street from us called Select 2000, little Asian Chinese owned store. And we used to go there and grab. Oh, you good? And we used to grab. They had like these what was I talking about now? How did I forget that? Kites. They had these little stunt kites and kites that you could buy, and like he took us right over there and we flew the kites. One of them, my homeboy DeMars, snapped and flew up on top of one of the roofs over there. I remember he was sad about that. My man Fran had like a real one. His father got him like one of like the really, really good kites. Which went stupid high. All I had was, like I said, I had a stunt kite. So it went high, but mainly you stunt. That's what I need to be doing right there, working out. But yeah, we would, it was pretty nice though, because like around the way when we would play with the kites, like you only could get so much wind. It was like buildings and stuff blocking it, so you can get a little bit of wind, but it would eventually start heading back down. I guess he's talking about them blocking off the thing. They're doing some work over there. Let's see what his move is about to be. Okay, we're just coming to the wall and hitting the Yui. All right, but it would always come back down. But when we were out here, because it was so open and it's near the water, so it was just so much wind. Like the kite, like they stayed in the air. They were like, it was so much air. It was like almost like taking me off the ground. It's great times, man. Then I was actually able to utilize the stunt feature. So like I was actually pulling the other strings and making it like do these little loop-de-loops and all that. It was pretty cool. Like my homie's father was cool as hell, man. Like he would treat us like we were his kids. Cause he knew my dad was in North Carolina. So, and my mom didn't have a car. Single mom taking care of 2 kids. So he knew that. So he was like, "Hey, why don't you see if Brandon want to go somewhere? Come with us." And then Fran would ask, and then we would go. Like shoot, my very first see everybody looking but my very first sporting event was going to see the Orioles. Actually, that's the only sporting event I've ever been to, was seeing the Orioles, the Baltimore Orioles play, one of my favorite baseball teams. And I got to see Cal Ripken play. Great. That was my favorite baseball player at the time, so I was all about that. And that was because my homie's father invited me. And again, that's the only sporting event I've ever been to. I've never been to any professional sporting events other than that. He bought us hot dogs. He also bought us like these like memorabilia pictures of like whatever our favorite player was. So my homie, he used to like Rafael Palmeiro, so he got the little Rafael Palmeiro card, and I saw one with my boy Cal Ripken, and I was like, I want the Cal Ripken. And it was like on a nice little, it's like a placard with their card inside of it. Still had that sucker too, man. It's fire. And I'm saying was, like he passed away, his dad is still alive. My dad passed away. And my dad wasn't a bad person. So don't think that he didn't do stuff for us. He definitely did a lot for us. That man loved us. He just was separated. He was in North Carolina, that's where I'm originally from. And my mom separated from him, so she moved us to Baltimore. So I would go down like pretty much every summer to visit and stay down there with him. Until I got too old, and then I stopped going. Kind of feel bad about it now, especially that he passed away, because he wanted to see me as much as he could. So, always, if you got loved ones, man, especially dad and moms, bro, go visit them as much as possible if you're an adult. Call them, all that good stuff. Because they won't be around long. You don't know when they can go. They can go at any time.
Hey, how's the air behind?
Huh?
How's the air behind?
I don't know what you broke wind or something.
Huh?
I don't know what you broke wind or something.
How was the air back here?
I guess cool. Why?
Oh, excuse me.
Yo, did break wind. Hey, this dude nasty. This dude crop dusting me. I'm glad I'm not breathing out of my daggone nose. Y'all probably hear me breathing all crazy, but if I was breathing out my nose, man, that joint would have taken me out. I'd have fallen. Say it again. Way less power than it used to have, bro, going up hills. Way less. And I remember walking through here one day when was it? Because whenever the bus, so we caught the public transit home from Maryville, which is right there. So if it was like an early day or something like that, the public transit wouldn't be there waiting for us. So we had like an early day leave or something like that. I would have to walk and wait for a bus stop, wait at the bus stop. So that's why that day we waited there for the bus, because it was an early day and the public transit wasn't there to take us home because it was an early day. So that's the only reason why that fight was we had to wait there, because normally the bus is parked right near the side of the buses, the MTA buses or whatever, right next to the side of the building. So the early day and I had to walk home. I remember walking through here, had my headphones on. I think I was listening to All Eyes on Me. Yes, I definitely was, because I remember getting right here and I was listening to Gangsta Party. Like literally right here. And I remember I cut through here and some older dudes saw me. I was like I said, I was in the 10th grade at this time. Some older cats saw me and they was like chilling in front of one of the houses. And dude tried to hit me with the old, hey yo, let me see what you listening to. I looked over, just kept pushing. Oh, they got garages over here? These houses ain't that bad back here. Why they get garages? They always had that? Huh. That's a shed, or you can use it for a garage, but ain't that bad. But yeah, we ain't been through here since they added everything else up here. I feel like she got fatty. But they done built everything over here. Hey, I don't know if they were Spanish or white, but they was hoodies, I don't know what. I ain't want to be no one now. They might try just because they white. Yeah, they built this up. This This used to be like a little rundown plaza back in the day. I used to get my hair cut over here. Yo. Why you cut power for? What you doing? I almost thought there was a White Castle right there. The bank. I was say, yo, we got a White Castle? Those burgers are disgusting, but I'm gonna get one.
We gotta go up that way and around back to the house.
Okay. Yeah, that joint's struggling. Try to learn wires, man. I just couldn't get them to learn. It just kept going reverse. The hall sensors are not supposed to be in this phase pattern. It's obvious. Look how long it take to get to speed. Yo, back when I first got this sucker, it took off instantly up them hills. Like it would pull you, torque. Now this one be like, nah, I'm gonna get you up there eventually, shorty. All right, we up. Gotta fix my brakes though. Hey yo. Hey yo. Yo. Stop. Stop. I said stop. You wanna know why?
Cut off again.
Nope. It's on. That one cut off.
Word?
Yep. Oh, now it's cutting on. It keeps going in and out.
Touch and see if it's hot. Yo, something must be wrong with that wire.
Yeah, it's pretty warm.
You got 3 bars.
Yeah, that joint warm.
So let me find out.
That's cold.
You didn't get it from my people. But
No.
you did get it from Alibaba though, didn't you?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not hot, but it shouldn't be.
Yeah,
You
it's
riding
not.
one motor?
Yeah.
That's why. I'm not riding one motor. I thought you had in dual the whole time.
No, I had it in a single.
Nah, yo, you supposed to have that in dual.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, didn't know that.
We doing a lot of hills and a lot
Well, uphill, I put it on dual.
Yeah, I'm riding with mine dual the whole way. I stopped doing that because I know I had a vlog about it on one of my rides. Riding around in single motor, yeah, they can handle it, but it causes it to work harder and get hot like what it is now. So I just...
All right. Because before you used to say keep it a single.
Yeah, that's what before we was making long rides and we were worried about the road, but we know what they can do now.
Well, shoot, I'm going to be taking off then. Hold on, let me slightly touch the throttle.
There you go.
All right, so the motor was getting hot and it was shutting off. I feel like it's because I was messing with those phase wires though. But like I said, when I have it the proper way, that sucker goes in reverse and I can't learn it. Hey, look at y'all, look at y'all. Oh, you're going through here. All right, so we're giving it some help with the second motor. Don't want to blow my hub motors out again. Even though I was thinking about buying another scooter, I just spending $3 grand, dog. Like, that is a nice looking car right there. That's a Chrysler, okay. I've never seen a Chrysler. Oh, that's That is ugly. But the other one was nice. That was Rice, the second one. But hey, man, but do whatever you do to your car, man. If it makes you happy, do it, even though it might be ugly to some. It's pretty to you. Even though normally people do it because they want to look pretty to other people. Man, listen, I'm back from LL Cool J. I think I'm almost out of time too. We definitely need to head back because it's about to be done recording. All right, guys, that's a new lesson though. Running dual motor all the time. Kind of afraid to stand behind this boy. He done already fought it. I'm trying to inhale his farts. So right now, I'm at 58 volts. I think we're heading back home slowly but surely. Slowly. Hey, how many volts you got left? What? Oh, I'm at 58.
What are you when you come off the drug?
58.
Okay, 59.5 off the drug.
I don't know my cutoff. I'm telling him that to keep in mind, like, if you don't know what my cutoff for my scooter is, and obviously my scooter is everything weaker than yours, so I could cut off at a very higher voltage than yours does. That's a, what is that? That's a deer. It may have been what I seen earlier. But we got some wildlife, folks. This is turning into a fun video. I got smacked in the face, had a scare with the motor, the single motor not wanting to move. Got some wildlife. If we keep going the opposite way from home, you might see me get stranded. Might be good. Why is he so far in the left lane though? What is she doing? Yo, we're not in England. Like, why are they on that side? Like, what is good? Yeah, I'm not doing that. He just laughed. Yeah, I was not doing that. Yeah, man, we're not in England, so speed cam. That's another thing about Baltimore, man. They don't got speed bumps, they got speed cameras and red light cameras generally everywhere. You come through here speeding if you want and not paying attention, because they are around every nook and cranny. So every time I hit a little bump right there, I guess the phase wire is cut off or something, because that joint just stalls. Look, see? It's just stalled out again. I gotta wait. Y'all wait over there. It's so annoying every time I hit a bump, bro. I gotta re-pull the throttle. Don't go on the street. Oh, he went the street. The worst time, he goes to the street every time, bro. That's why I was like, don't go on the street, because I saw the light turn green. He does that. The last video we did, you're gonna see where we were at a red light. He swerves through a car and splits the lane right as the light turns green, and the cars were moving at that point. And I had to try to hurry up and rush through that sucker and hope not get hit. Alright, we're heading back home. So I hope you enjoyed the vlog and the ride. A lot did happen on this one. If I may say so myself. Probably gonna buy that other scooter, because look at this, I'm struggling trying to get up this hill. Struggling. This is dual motor, by the way. Never had this kind of issue. Never had this issue going up hills. And it is struggling. New 3,000 watt motors, by the way. And couldn't move anywhere. Now I'm at 56 volts, so I am getting way less power now, but still. Come on, son. But oh no, he fell. Little kid must have fell. Might be when we were kids.
Alright, but we're going to end it here. We're heading back home. So, I hope you enjoyed that video. Like, subscribe, and like I said, I apologize for the quality of the blown out exposure. But it's your boy E-Rod Fanatic, also known as Game Fanatic, and I'm going to be gone. Bye!